Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Kansas City Royals.
And getting to start, Michael Wacha. All right, first pitch coming up. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
One down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And a foul ball. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. Strike two.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Kansas City, and on the mound for San Diego in this one, Walker Buehler. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
The third baseman, number 11, Michael Garcia.
No, that missed. Yeah, what?
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammered, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That clips the corner. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
That's the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one way inside. This one in the air right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. And it's second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Out towards left center. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Michael Massey. Just
that's down.
He gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 25,
Ty France now at the plate. And fouled off. Clips the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Ball.
Bogaerts swings through that one. Waka, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Will Wagner, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's the ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Ursig, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the second, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And that's in for a strike.
Nope. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Yeah.
Starling Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-2. No score here in the second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Left field, way back there. That one carrying and gone. A solo shot. And the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Walker Buehler will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hut.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground to third. Over to first, and that's an out.
batting in, the right fielder, number 15.
2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And on the mound is the closer, Lucas Ursig.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And we are tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, Samant Taylor gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Flied to left his first time. Swings and misses. Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tatis runs. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. That hurts. Probably a pass ball, and it moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Now Machado up here. Inside. And it's 1-0. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And that's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Michael Garcia.
That's a ball. That's down.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing. He went 0-1. On the ground to third. On to France. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Royals bats are quiet there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. On to extra innings. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes Machado around third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Sung-Mun Song. And now Ty France. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
Ball misses. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Man at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around third. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now pitching for the
That way takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 out, man at first. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Oh, great stop. To second, pulls him off the bag. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Next to hit, Will Wagner. He was late there, strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fouled off. He was late. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. Caglione steps on the bag, got the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Rodolfo Duran will hit next. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Inside and
You hit him.
And now the bases are loaded.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder.
All loaded up. Samon Taylor, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 2 and the Royals 1.
Now pitching for
Jason Miller comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Michael Massey next up for Kansas City. That one at triple digits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
So now with one away and a man at second. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one missed. Out to short. That's a base hit. Witt scores. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
In the air, right field. Tatis ranging back. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Starling Marte up to him. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. The winning run on second base. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. Let's see.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Now into the game, Nick Lofton. He'll play second.
Number 12.
We're in extras here. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. The run scores from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Gets under and pops it up. Witt in position. And there's 1 away.
Up next to the Padres.
Here's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Off the batter's iron, gone. A two-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Beck Way gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Alex
Royals.
Lang on the pitch here.
Alex.
One down. And now the DH, Sung-Mun Sung. First offering way inside, almost got him. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and here in extra innings. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. In the air to left center. 2 away.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, number 25, Ty.
Next for the Padres, Ty France. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Royals 2. We're in extras here. Leading off, number 26. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Royals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it's off the wall. Marte comes in to score. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Thomas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Collins swings through it for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about it. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Royals down to their final out. So up next, Michael Garcia.
Third baseman, Michael.
First pitch misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go
down.
by.
Ball.
And another ball. That's in there.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one is upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Witt in the box now. Take strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking
No,
the
that missed.
previous
That's the
hitter.
ball.
He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there it is.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.